Hey everybody, it's Chugga Conroy. Welcome back to more Mario and Luigi Superstar Saga. Last time, we made our way to Bean Bean Castletown to warn Queen Bean of the incoming threat from Cackletta and Fawful. And what was our reward for doing that? They threw us in the dungeon and told us we have to escape to prove ourselves as the real Mario Brothers. Wonderful. Okay, that's not exactly what happened. It's more so that they just threw us down in the sewers and told us to repair the castle's plumbing. Then we will be proven as the Plumbers of Legend. Plumbers of Legend, coming this fall, maybe? I don't know. But we are Mario Brothers Plumbing at your service this time. Yes, we are going to repair that castle's plumbing, we're going to make our way out of here, and we're going to talk to Queen Bean. Starting things off, we have a new enemy, Superfly. I gotta wonder if his friend there, I guess his brother, is named Nathaniel. Okay, I love that song way too much to not make a reference to it right here. I mean, how often do you see the phrase Superfly anymore? Not often, so, I mean, come on, I gotta take the opportunity to reference a Weird Al song when I get the chance. So we just want to pound those corks into place, and that will open the door for you. Yeah, plumbing-powered door. Let's go near this guy. Yet another new enemy. I don't like getting first strikes with hammer. Oh, wow, I actually got it. Yeah. Getting first strikes with hammers is really temperamental, because you have to be standing still when you do it, and the hitbox for it's a lot harder to land than to jump. You know what I mean. So right here, new enemy again, Spiny. I kind of thought it would have, like, a different name, like a B9. B9, it sounds B9. Usually the enemy names in this game are a lot more involved than just Spiny, you know, usually they're not just regular Mario enemies or some kind of Bean counterpart, you know what I'm talking about. So, I'm gonna do Splash Bros on this Spiny. You might say I'm a madman who's gonna, like, poke a hole through his shoes, but oh, whoa, okay, I guess I was really a madman who poked a hole through his shoes. What I was trying to show is that if you do the advanced version of Splash Bros, let me be quiet here for a second. You pierce right through the spikes, and you do increased damage. As you can see there, I did a whopping 32 damage to that Spiny. So, you do have a way of doing a Bros attack against spiked enemies right now, even if you've gotten the advanced level of that, but... Okay, I could have shown that off sooner. I didn't because I don't personally like doing it that much. Reason being is that it's risky. As you saw there, if you mess up the attack and do anything less than the advanced command for it, you will get hurt as if you were jumping on something with spikes on it anyway, so it can be risky. It's definitely more than possible to get good at that attack, and I'm a little surprised I messed it up because that is one of the easier advanced commands to do. But you get what I mean, it's just that it is a little bit risky compared to just whacking it with your hammer, especially when they don't really have that much health. What's this say over here? Bean Bean Castle Sewers Maintenance Manual Part 2. I guess Part 1 was the other one we saw. Rotate the valve. Wait a minute. This happens so often, they have to put the manual on the wall. Like, their plumbing does this like that. Whoa! Oh, okay, no, I want to get out of there. But seriously, you think the Royals would have better plumbing in their dang castle? I kind of see them, like, cheating the peasants out of good plumbing, but come on, indoor plumbing was something that we had down in our world back in, like, the ancient Rome days. You know what I mean? It just seems kind of weird that in the friggin' castle of all places they don't have plumbing right. That was cheap. I remembered that trap the second I hit that flywheel and I was like holding down on the D-pad to get out of the way. It locks your control so you can't get out of the way of it. Just, ah well. There's the timing on the Spiny's attacks. I don't think I got to show those both in the last fights. There you go. Not really all that complicated. Sometimes they pause just before moving in and then step forward. Sometimes they'll stay in place and spin. They're pretty easy to deal with. Gotta think positive. I might not have thought to show that unless I got the completely unfair encounter. Even though I just said I was gonna be positive, still, it was kind of like that. But seriously, explode. Whoa! Gotta level up. Well, okay. I'll take it. Let's see power. Let's see. Got a lot of ones on there. I'm not really sure I want that. You know, normally I would go for power on an even numbered level up, but BP is looking really nice. Of course I get, like, the one singular one that was on that freaking roulette. Can't give me anything else. Nope. Alright. Maybe I shouldn't complain so much, but you get what I mean. It's just, whenever there's, like, 10 threes on there and then there's a single one, you always get the one. It really does always come out that way. It's like Dokapon spinners. So if we go over this way, we have another flywheel right here that we can activate with our spin jump, and I think this kind of has, like, that logic that you see in video games a lot, where you knock in a peg and then the ones next to it pop up. Okay. Apparently I'm having trouble with basic concepts for puzzles that I have done before. Let's do this the other way around here where we hit this middle one in and then this later one. Yes, okay, that didn't open the way for us. So, while we're going through here, one thing that I wanted to make note of that is really unusual is, I've made note before of how this game was released in North America first and it hit everywhere else later. Well, going in line with that, this dungeon, these sewers, is actually easier in the Japanese version. Yeah, it sounds really unusual because you hear stories of games coming out of Japan first and they make them easier for, you know, everyone outside Japan, but no. In this dungeon, there is a singular heart block from Paper Mario that restores all of your health. It sounds really unusual, but yeah, you can see in this image what it looks like in this game, and this mechanic returned in later Mario and Luigi games, so the birthplace of it was actually in the Japanese version of Superstar Saga. Sounds really odd, but yeah. Sorry if this doesn't seem like such a big deal to you, I just wanted to draw attention to it because it was always a big deal to me because I grew up with it just kind of being a fact of life that games were made easier for those outside of Japan, but knowing that this game that I played was the other way around, it was kind of a huge deal for me. But we open these doors and, oh, thank the stars, you save me, you heroic souls. Apparently she has memory issues and a very floppy nose. Seriously, how's she moving it that way? Why is Mario, like, doing, like, his palms at the... What is up with Mario's hands? Like, his fingers look so deformed. I don't know. So yes, we are the Mario Brothers. We are here because, well, you told us to be down here. What? You claim that I dropped the pair of you down here and that I told you to fix the plumbing? Most perplexing. Why, we were attacked by Cacaletta and her fiends, and we have been stuck in here ever since. Perhaps the Lady Llama you encountered was... I'd know that laugh from anywhere. Foolish Mario Brothers, you have completely and pathetically fallen into my trap! Repairing the plumbing is the key to disabling the Beanstar security system, so... Wait, of all the ways to power the Bean security system, they chose trading their functioning toilets? There's gotta be a better way. Cacaletta, it is the hurrying time! We must take that Beanstar and fastly run away from this place! At last, at long, long last, I have in my possession both the Beanstar and Peach's voice! That thing that can grant all desires, the Beanstar. We have always remained at this castle, acting as guardians, and not having functioning toilets as a result. It is a hard life. Keeping the Beanstar, and protecting the Beanstar, and keeping it out of evil hands. There's no doubt about it, Cacaletta must be after the Beanstar. Oh no! Oh, heroic Mario Brothers, quickly now, you must go to the Beanstar. Go! You must not let the Beanstar fall into the hands of evil. Quickly, quickly, do not dawdle. Well, we could do that, but I think I'd rather visit the jail down here in the castle's catacombs, because there are a lot of items down here. Just wow, we have a mushroom, another mushroom, another mushroom, some coins. I was actually kind of hoping they would just all be mushrooms. And a syrup, yeah. I kind of don't think being in jail was so bad here. I mean, even if Cacaletta and her toadies never really came to check on these prisoners, I don't think they would have had to have worried about starving to death for quite a long time. I mean, I don't know. I mean, they do say that in jail you get, like, free meals every day. I'm not, like, advocating that, though, but, I mean, those are mushrooms. Those are good HP recovery items. I kind of don't really... Nah, okay. I'm sure it sucked being in there all the same. We're too late, the Beanstar! The Beanstar and Peach's voice are already mine! Once we awaken the Beanstar with Princess Peach's voice, this world will be Cacaletta's snack cake. Say, Mario boys, you haven't bothered to pay a visit to your host, Queen Bean. I thought you had better manners, wouldn't you agree, Queen Bean? Perhaps the three of you can sit down over tea to discuss the finer points of foreign policy! Well, I thought America had shaky politics with other countries, but yeah, I'd say this definitely takes the cake, or the snack cake as Fawful would say. Yes, we have a boss fight against Queen Bean. Now, her head has that crown on it. Be forewarned, as it counts as spikes. I don't believe doing advanced Splash Bros is advantageous, but just to be sure, I think I'll try it out. Oh, wow! Well, I found my strategy for this fight. I'm so glad I tried that out and didn't just brush it off. I picked a very good time to show that off. Now, other than that, if you're gonna do Luigi's Bounce Bros, do not do the advanced command for it, whatever you do. If you are to do that, you will have to worry about getting hit by the spikes on her head because they attack separate targets. That's really the only thing that I could say you want to be careful of. Other than that, of course, do advanced splash bros on her head if you have it. If you don't have it, seriously, why are you not doing bros attacks more often? Should be pretty dang good. Okay, I should mention the alternative way of doing this fight. If you don't have that, you're going to want to attack the arms. Once they are both down, the crown falls off her head and you can attack her normally. If you hit the arm enough times, that will result in her arm just shrinking back down to... I can't really say I know her arms are supposed to look like that, but we'll guess. Makes it less dangerous for you. Simple as... pie. Wow! I'm very glad that I tried Advanced Splash Bros against her. Holy crap. Okay. As a kid, I did not think to target, by the way, yes, this is a continuation of me being the worst Mario and Luigi player ever as a kid. Based on what I've already told you about how bad I was at this game as a kid, you can imagine that fight took me like 50 plus turns back then. I'd say that's a pretty drastic improvement. I don't know if you'd say it, but I think I would. Ooh. Already made quick work of this. Oh no, Cackletta forced Queen Bean to eat a belly black worm. I almost thought I said belly belch worm. Let's turn her into this. Our fair kingdom is doomed. Doomed! How will we ever return Queen Bean to normal? I love her eyes. What's that you say? The Mario Bros will do something about it. Luigi looks terrified. Luigi's just like, bro, what did you sign us up for? I don't know if I can do this. There is no known way to spit out an ingested belly black. Well, except there is that one way, the last resort. Sure isn't pretty, though. She may be able to spit it up if she drank the legendary Chocola Reserve from Chucklehuck Woods. I'm sure you've heard of the Chocola Reserve. It is something that has appeared in other Mario games, specifically other Mario RPGs. This was the origin point of such an item. So yes, we shall find that. Well, if you're going to make such a bold proclamations, I suppose I have no choice but to rely on you. Take this Bean brooch, head southwest from the castle toward Chateau de Chucklehuck. Luigi is poking her. Luigi's like, is she dead? So yes, if we're able to find the Chocola Reserve by taking this Bean brooch to the Chucklehuck Woods, we might be able to cure her. And Mario's just like, hey, bro, that's kind of insensitive. Okay, I'm just putting words in their mouth at this point. Oh, and of course, anytime any character's ever in mortal danger in anything, it's always like, there is no possible way we can save them. Oh wait, there is that one way, but it's much too dangerous. Yeah, we're heroes, we're used to this, we'll take care of it. Let's head outside the castle. Which of course means we gotta say goodbye to the awesome music and listen to this again, yeah. I just wanna hit the save album and end the video, but we just saw you, and we just saw Lady Lima too. Don't punish me from getting that save album just because you guys forgot something. Well, okay, what we got here is a badge. We equip it and we'll become a little bit stronger in battle. Not a lot stronger, but a little. So, different badges have different effects, as he's saying right there, and if you've played Paper Mario, you might think that you have seen this before, but it's actually a little bit... Sorry, I haven't recorded in a few weeks due to illness, and I appreciate all your well wishes about that, but because I hadn't recorded in a few weeks, I forgot about those pictures on the passports, so just seeing them again out of nowhere made me laugh, but yeah. We go ahead and select this icon. A badge is its own equipment slot. You can only have one at a time, unlike Paper Mario where you can stack many of them, though, but the effects... I would say they tend to be, I guess, a little stronger than individual badges in Paper Mario. As you can see here, we get plus 6 BP, and also some power, which tend to be the stats that I up in level ups, though, so I definitely appreciate that. With that equipped, sorry, Luigi, if you want your own badge, you have to go buy one in a store. Wow, I would say that they're being too mean to poor Luigi, but he was being kind of pushy and booping him on the nose. Not really so much like a who's gonna boop your nose like with a baby. I mean, he was being a little bit pushy, let's be honest, but I guess they did intend for it to be yet another jab at Luigi. We made it through the castle sewers. We stopped Queen Bean under the control of Cackletta. I'd say we're doing pretty well for ourselves, aside from that whole Cackletta getting a hold of the Beanstar thing and the Queen being in mortal danger thing, too. And the whole town being destroyed thing that we're standing in the middle of. Trying to look on the bright side, okay? Don't bring me down. But next time on Mario and Luigi Superstar Saga, we head out from Bean Castle Town, and we go to Chucklehuck Woods. See you guys then.